Man United 3, Southampton 0. That was needed. Let me tell you that. We can enjoy our weekend. 12:30 kickoff where everyone was watching us, waiting for it. And the way the first half an hour went in the game, I ain't going to lie to you. I was cussing, I was swearing up the place, thinking these pricks better not do this again. But they didn't. We turned it around, and there are a lot of good points about the game. But we have to start with... I want to end on a high, innit? So I'm going to start with the bad. Clearly, in the first 30 minutes of the game, it was absolutely atrocious. You had Dalot getting cooked by Diblin, gave away the penalty. Even before that, Dalot he looked like he was still in Portugal. I ain't going to lie, he looked like he was still on international duty, not like picking up his man, not winning his duels, getting run past, being rash, which eventually leads to giving away the penalty. It weren't just him, though. We couldn't get hold of the ball. Southampton had their style of play. It was very alarming, and there are bits of that is still us. The difference is the moment went for us today, and that was a catalyst for why the dominoes started falling in our favour this time, actually, against a side like Southampton, because their confidence went, because as soon as that penalty was saved, that was the changing point in the match. Now, one thing is being lucky enough to get that point, because you got to save the penalty and they need to score it. Like, fair play, I get it. So that's a fantastic save from Onana. Poor penalty from Archer. He'd be kicking himself, as I said in the stream. But at the end of the day, it's that pivotal point. Onana still has to guess the right way, and he did. So I give him full props for that, because that was the turning point of the match. But then after that, we still need to go and do something with it, and we still need to go and make something happen. And they did in isolation. It wasn't amazing play for the 2 goals that we scored in the first half, but we work a corner very well. Really, really poor defending from Southampton. And De Ligt, Matthijs De Ligt. They're telling us, laughing, putting up memes about him on social media, on international break, saying that he's dead. He's Maguire 2.0. Oh, Virgil this and blah, 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 blah. Like, we just went, get him back here, get him to start, he'll be fine, man of the match. All the noise on social media, people want to chat shit. You can say it's against Southampton, blah, 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 but the same people who are saying he's crap, you also expect him to play shit against Southampton because of what happened in international break, and it means he's rubbish. We know the quality that we've got in him. We know he's a good defender, and I'm really, really pleased for him. That'll do his confidence the world of good. Because actually, let's be real, he had a shaky start to the game as well. Kyle Walker-Peters left him for dead as well. And tried to pull it back to Brereton Diaz. And I think we got the ball clear in the end. But that could have been an embarrassing moment for him. But again, he put that behind him and went on to have a good game. Man of the match, winning his duels, winning his headers, good on the ball, gets the all-important first goal as well. And he was good after that. And I think he came off as a bit of a precaution after that towards the end of the game, which I was nervous, but hopefully that is a precaution. So really, really pleased for him. I'm going to say Rashford as well. Rashford looked like something that resembles what we want to see him doing going forward. I think, look, when you put out videos, in the gym, doing extra work, extra training. I saw the coach he was with, he was talking on Stretford Paddock about his mentality and that he wants to get back to it and he just loves the game. It's all good doing that, but what do we always say? Just want to see it on the pitch, mate. Just want to see it on the pitch. I don't get angry when he does all that stuff, but we just want to see it on the pitch. And today, even away from the goal, which I'll get to, like, he just wanted to take people on. He was confident. He wanted to drive at people. He looked sharp. He looked powerful. He looked quick. And the goal that he scores is a really good goal as well. Aaron Ramsdale's unsighted. He whips it round quite a few players, in between some players as well, right in the corner. It's a fantastic goal, and that will do his confidence the world of good. So he was really good. I thought Ahmad was excellent as well. There was times I thought he could have been a little bit more decisive, but getting into the right positions, doing the right things, he was very good as the game went on, especially in the second half as well. I think where Man United really just took the game away from Southampton, and it just became our game. And then we had a few injuries or precautionary injuries that we had to sort out. Mazraoui looks like he's the worst out of the lot. There's been a lot, injury-wise, a lot made about Joshua Zirkzee, and I seen online and here, we was like, he's not holding it up enough, etc., etc. And it is interesting when you kind of see the reaction and have a little look back about how he was playing. I just thought it was a mixed bag. There was moments that were nice and neat and tidy, especially in the second half. He was bringing people into play, had some nice touches. There were some moments in the first half where he couldn't get the ball down, couldn't look after it like he knows he can do. There were some times where his touch was a bit baggy, kind of bouncing off him, you know. And then on top of that, the biggest thing was some times where he had some, not sitters, but he had some bread and butter chances where you go and listen, he should score those. But it will come. I don't think it's time to panic or say he was rubbish or he is rubbish and he's no, it will come. Done something like a piece with Dwight York last week on Inside Devils, and he was saying it'll be more of a worry if Joshua Zirkzee wasn't getting into the positions. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not getting into positions. He just needs another one to go in. Because actually he started off, this is the other way around, he started off with a quick goal, and now it feels like it's an early barren spell where you're getting the chances, but you're not putting them away. But his generic play, like I said, was a mixed bag. He had some really nice moments, some really nice parts of his play, but other times he wasn't quite there. But it will come. Bruno, I don't think Bruno was good today. I don't think he was good today at all. Very wasteful. Good for the assist for the goal, the first goal for the Ligt. But other than that, I don't think he was great. He needs a lot of work to do, to be more consistent in this period now, because I don't think that was great from him. And I think also in the second half, where I have to give us credit again, at 2-0 up, it's very, very likely that we can self-sabotage, self-destruct, save a bullet for ourselves, as DJ says, and F things up. And we didn't do it. Do you know what I mean? There was I never felt like Southampton were going to score in the second half. Their confidence was gone from being 2-0 down after being in a great position after half an hour. And we just managed the game very well. And I was like, Garnacho will come on and get the third goal. And the kid did it. He did it. Comes on, does the celebration. You know what I mean? Great finish into the roof of the net as well. Ramsdale could do nothing about it. Dalot with the assist. One thing I do credit Dalot with is it was a shocker, and the moment could have gone against us, because my God, if we would have went 1-0 down, I wouldn't have had us coming back. Honestly, I wouldn't have had us coming back. I know it's coulda, shoulda, woulda, you never know. But my feeling is if that was a pivotal moment of the game, if we go 1-0 down from that penalty, everything changes in my eyes. And, Dalot maybe doesn't have the chance to get it right in the second half. But he did. The second half, he was much better, much more physical, gets an assist as well. And he calmed down. He turned it around. He was really, really good second half. But I can't sit here and go too extra. I can't sit here and gas it up too far. I saw a lot of alarming things in that first half an hour. And if you think about it like this, that was no different to... It wasn't that dissimilar to what happened against Liverpool. Obviously, the golfing class in opposition was completely off the scale. So when we did make mistakes, obviously Liverpool just dispatched of us and punished us very, very easily. Southampton literally had the ball in a penalty spot and didn't punish us. That was the pivotal bit, and we've got better players than them, better individuals than them, and then the game then we took control of the game. I thought Eriksen did all right as well, to be fair, considering everyone was like, should he start? I'm not really sure. He did his thing. He was fine again, because in this type of game, after the adversity of the first half an hour, which was awful, he was fine. Cobby came through some difficult moments. The ref was shocking, by the way. Not giving fouls when it should be, giving fouls when he shouldn't, giving cards when he shouldn't. I know that Stevens got sent off, I think. But was it Stevens? I think it was Stevens who got sent off. But whoever it was, the ref was shocking. The ref really was shocking. And there was a moment where Cobby's on the yellow for something that was quite petulant. But at the same time, he managed to get through that, not get another yellow card, and play through that. That's what we want to see. So, listen, not going too extra, 3-0, nice and comfortable. Let me just enjoy the weekend and just have some vibes, and we can enjoy the North London derby tomorrow. That's all I want to do. And hopefully Bournemouth turn over Chelsea so we can laugh at Matisse as well. No more mud this weekend. Roll on Barnsley. One game at a time, please. I'm out of here. 3 points in the